What should I do for my first game review? Oh, what about that new game that people called new, but it really wasn't new. It was new in 2005, but it wasn't new now. And the game that sucked. Series. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea. New Super Mario Bros., a game that no one calls new anymore due to false advertising at the time. Okay, I might be being a bit harsh, but still, this game was phenomenal for its time, and it did have false advertising. It got amazing reviews from critics, and it was one of the first games I ever played for the DS, and the DS was one of my first consoles, so... Did I just say console? Wow, I'm dumb. Obviously, people saw good things about this game. It was pretty fun, it was good, it got you playing a lot because of the mini-games, and yeah, mini-games. Oh my god, these things were amazing. Even though it created this monstrosity, it still was different from the rest of the bunch because of how alone it was. It was its own thing. I could definitely tell you for a fact it wasn't Wii, 2, U, or, might I say, U Deluxe. Obviously, this game was supposed to be a new version of the original Super Mario Bros. Game, and it definitely shows. It has 2D, the same power-ups, and stepping on Goombas, the normal stuff. But there are many, many, many new things that are added to this game, like collecting star coins, actually being able to jump on the top of the flagpole, and new power-ups, especially the blue shell. Oh yeah, sorry, we can't add new things that people want, so instead we're gonna add something completely useless that nobody will want to use or be excited for in the game, and will cause people to never play this game again. This game's gonna flop so hard. Yeah, nothing really good in the new power-ups department. Blue shell completely useless, Mega Mushroom completely useless, and Mini Mushroom wildly completely useless. I know that doesn't make sense. Wild and mild are completely different things. Okay, just cut that out. Okay, with all differences set aside, let's talk about the main gimmick in this game that was supposed to be the new gimmick, the thing that was gonna change the game. The Mega Mushroom, also known as useless. This power-up sucks so bad. You wanna know why? Because it was only used in like 6 levels in the game. And the only thing it does is make you grow big, that's what she said, and just destroy things. And you could destroy a pipe, which could lead you to a star coin, and then you rage quit the whole game. Yeah, this thing is known as useless. You know that term? The term? Yeah, that term. Love that term. Next up, Mini Mushroom. Again, useless. The only thing this thing was used for was getting in tiny little pipes for your tiny little self and tiny little things to get into big worlds, other worlds, skip worlds, and all that. And it gave you a floatier jump, and you could run on water. I mean, I guess midgets can run on water. I don't know. I don't know who comes up with stuff at Nintendo. Yeah. Let's just say useless once again. Number 2, useless. It's like Nintendo saw a picture of Peter Dinklage and he went, "It's Jesus." And then there's the blue shell. Man, this thing has some sort of disease. The only thing you can do with it is roll faster. And it's pretty much the same as running speed, because as soon as you start running, you just go into a shell and then keep going. It wall jumps automatically. Again, useless. And that's it. I know, useless. And that's pretty much it, except for the star coins, and no one wants to talk about those because the only thing you can do with them is buy new pathways to new things. Useless. They might as well have just stuck with dinosaur coins, But I'm not really talking about the bosses because I don't really like them. Petey Piranha, he's good, right? No. So that's pretty much it for the 2D levels on the side, but then there's the mini games. Oh, but before mini games, there was a 2-player option for download play. Yeah, never played it. Can't say I tried. Yes, the games, I should say, that I played the most out of in this game. Anyway, moving on. So, for mini games, there are different types. There are action, puzzle, table, okay, and variety. Okay, first mini game in the action category is called Snowball Roll. You try and roll a snowball to the finish line in a short time limit. Yep, this one's pretty boring. It doesn't give me really good vibes, so rating 2 out of 5. Next up is Spiny Ball Launch. You launch Spinies into holes that are being carried by Lakitu, and you have 30 seconds to try and get as many points as you can by launching them into the pits. Yeah, I don't like this one. It's very satisfying to launch them, though. I really like the little pullback. I like that. Good. Rating this, I'll rate it a 3 out of 5. Okay, next one on the list is called Operation Bob-Omb. This one, you are forced to touch and hold a bomb, and you're just trying to have it dodge all the fireballs and trying to not let it get hit and blow up, while also avoiding Bowser, fireballs, and yeah, this one is very, very action-packed. I love this one. This is one I have the most memories of. This one and that Bomb Factory one. Yeah, I love that one. This one, even though it's straightforward, it still makes for like, oh my god, I gotta get that high score next time. Go, 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 you know? So I'm gonna give this one 4 out of 5. Next up on the list is Whack-A-Mole. This one, straightforward. It's literally just Whack-A-Mole. So you touch the screen to whack a hammer, and you have to try and get all the good Monty Moles, but you can't get the Luigis, or I think it's just Luigi. You can't hit those. You have to try and get as many points as you can in the 30-second time limit, and every second it gets even harder to hit. So yeah, basically it's the spiny one, but Whack-A-Mole. Yeah, I'm giving this one 2 out of 5. It's just Whack-A-Mole. All you're doing is whacking moles, and you're trying to pile them up on the screen. That's the only thing I remember of it. It's just Whack-A-Mole. Next one up is pretty much a balloon fighter minigame, but instead it's Yoshi. So you have to try and get to the top by dodging Fly Guys and stuff and all that by using Yoshi, and you tap the screen to float up. And if you get hit twice, you're out. So just basically this one is how do you get up there the quickest time. Whoever gets the quickest time wins, you know. This one, it's so short. I don't like it. I'm giving it a 1 out of 5. It's too short. The next one up is the Wanted minigame. You know that one, the one. I have seen people play this minigame before I even played the game. Like, I've seen things, I'm like, what game was this? Before I played, Mario, the actual game. This one is probably the most famously known one. It's just so much fun to do. I don't know what it is, but it's so good. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. The only downside about this game is it's way too easy. You can, like, just see them, like, so easily. Like, I've gotten to, like, level 35 one time for my first try, like, in the whole day. And it's, like, that easy. And basically the goal of the game is to try and find the person who is on the wanted poster in the group of other people. So, like, Mario and, like... So, I think they're Mario, Yoshi, Wario, and Luigi. And you have to try and find the odd one out. So, basically the person on the wanted poster. And you're in a time limit. The more things you get right, the more time you can get. If you run out of time on the same one, you out. So, this one I'm going to give a 4.5 out of 5. Just because of how easy it is. Next up is Find That Wiggler. This one is the Wanted minigame, but instead it's Wigglers. So there's a Wiggler on the top of the screen, and you have to try and match that one with the same one on the screen. So each one has a different pattern on their little caterpillar ball thing on their back. And if you click the right one, you can advance. Same thing, if you run out of time, you lose, but if you do it in the time limit, then you get more time to do for the next one. Basically the Wanted minigame. So I'm going to give this one 2.5 out of 5. Boo Find. Enough said. Okay, after staring at Jesus for the next 5 minutes, or last 5 minutes, that's pretty much it for the mini games. All the other ones were pretty much filler, except for the one where you draw the line, you have to try and get Mario to jump as high. That one was pretty fun. The pipe puzzle, pretty fun. Definitely the bomb factory one, when you have to sort out the bombs. Probably rate that a 5 out of 5. That's probably the best one. But that's pretty much it from New Super Mario Bros. For the DS. I want to say that, but it's not. It's just New Super Mario Bros. Phenomenal game for the time. It held expectations for many fans, but it also spawned a very horrible thing of sequels. It didn't do well for the rest of the games. Yeah, this game should have stayed its own game. They could have made a reboot of it on the Wii U or the Wii or something, but this game was pretty good. How you doing, Jesus? Yeah, he was turned useless. If I had $1 for how many times I've said useless in this video, I'd be a billionaire. But you know what's not useless?
Me.
No, not you, Hammy. You are useless. Anyway, YT Sunny. He is responsible for all gameplay in this video, so go subscribe to him and show him some love. Is that right, Hammy? You're gonna leave now? You're not gonna pay rent? As you should.